you can make yourself comfortable and gently close your eyes. Allow yourself to switch from the usual mode of doing to a mode of non-doing, of simply being. And as you allow your body to become still, bring your attention to the fact that you are breathing. And become aware of the movement of your breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves your body. Not manipulating the breath in any way or trying to change it. Simply being aware of it and of the feelings associated with breathing. And observing the breath deep down in your belly. Feeling the abdomen as it expands gently on the in-breath and as it falls back towards your spine on the out-breath. Being totally here in each moment with each breath. Not trying to do anything, not trying to get any place, simply being with your breath. And you'll find that from time to time your mind will wander off into thoughts, fantasies, anticipations of the future or the past. Worrying, memories. And when you notice that your attention is no longer here and no longer with your breathing, and without judging yourself, bring your attention back to your breathing and ride the waves of your breathing, fully conscious of the duration of each breath from moment to moment. Every time you find your mind wandering off the breath, gently bringing it back to the present, back to the moment to moment, observing of the flow of your breathing. Using your breath to help you tune in to a state of relaxed awareness and stillness. Now, as you observe your breathing, you may find from time to time that you're becoming aware of sensations in your body. And as you maintain awareness of your breathing, see if it is possible to expand the field of your awareness so that it includes a sense of your body as a whole as you sit here. Feeling your body from head to toe and becoming aware of all the sensations in your body. Being here with whatever feelings and sensations come up in any moment, without judging them, without reacting to them. Just being fully here, fully aware of whatever you're experiencing. And again, whenever you notice that your mind has wandered off Just bringing it back to your breathing and your body as you sit here. Not going anywhere, not doing anything. Just simply being. Simply sitting. Moment to moment. Being fully present. Fully with yourself. Now as you sit here once again, allowing the field of your awareness to expand. This time, expanding your awareness to include thoughts as they move through your body, through your mind. So letting your breathing and a sense of your body be in the background, and allowing the thinking process itself to be the focus of your awareness. And rather than following individual thoughts and getting involved in the content and going from one thought to the next, simply seeing each thought as it comes up in your mind, just as a thought, and letting the thoughts just come and go as you sit and dwell in stillness, witnessing them and observing them, whatever they are. Just observing them as events in the field of your consciousness. As they come into your awareness and they linger, and as they dissolve. And if you find yourself at any point drawn into this stream of thinking, and you notice that you are no longer observing them, just coming back to observing them as events, and using your breathing and the sense of your body to anchor you and stabilize you in the present. The thoughts can take any form, they can have any content, and they can be either neutral or very highly charged. If thoughts come up that have fear in them, then just be aware of fear being here and letting these thoughts come and go. The same for worries, preoccupations, and so on. Regardless of the feeling that a thought might create for you, just observing it as simply a thought and letting it be here without pursuing it or without rejecting it. And noticing that from moment to moment, new thoughts will come and go. Winter solstice is a time of quietude, of firelight and dreaming, when seeds germinate in the cold earth and the cold notes of church bells mingle with the chimes of icicles. Rivers are stilled and the land lies waiting beneath a coverlet of snow. We watch the cold sunlight and the bright stars, maybe go for walks in the quiet land. All around us the season seems to reach a standstill, a point of repose. And now it's time to honor a great mystery of the seeded darkness and of the beauty of light reborn. At this time of year, the sun, which has warmed and lighted us through the turning seasons, seems to stand still for several days. This is the time of greatest darkness, but also the time of greatest hope. A time when we have the opportunity to be the most fertile in the depths of our soul. In darkness is seeded the new, and in the still depths, we know that the inner sun will rise again in our hearts. The ancients knew this solstice time as the end and beginning of the year, and waited in their stone circles and forest groves for the first light of the newborn sun, the promise of the new year to come. They recognize at this time the power of patience and the wisdom of the world beneath the turning stars. The lessons woven by countless seasons into bone and sinew and sense. They gazed with wonder on the pale sun and the cold earth as they awaited the sun's rebirth. And as we too open to this moment, we can sense ourselves before a hill that rises up from the earth, like the belly of a goddess, her outline just discernible against the night sky. And we can ask ourselves, how can I stand between the known and the not known? On this threshold of a new year, imagine the time has arrived for you and for all humanity, the ending of a cycle. The close of an era as we come to an awareness of all that we have done to this earth that we love, that is our home. And we know the circle is ending, and we know we cannot know the future. But we live in hope, and we know the wheel turns, and we trust in the power of the harvest. and in its goodness. And you sense yourself walking up that hill in the darkness before dawn. And you are taking all of your life with you, summed up, brought with you to the summit. For you at this time to unfold the wrapped gift you have been carrying. The sum total of all that you have learned on earth, and perhaps through all your lives. Those lifetimes in Africa, India, Europe, the Americas, wherever you have been, all that you have learned, opening to you now at this harvest time of all our lives, of all humanity, this time of now. And you reach the summit of the hill with a promise of dawn in the sky above you and before you. And you kneel upon the ground to reverence the earth, bending forward to feel the earth with the palms of your hands touching the ground with your brow. And then seated upon the earth, you become aware that there are others who have gathered here too. One by one they arrive from every direction to be standing and to be seated here on the side of this hill, awaiting the dawn. There are the ancestors, the weathered faces of those who have gone before us, who stand as witnesses to the legacy of humankind that encompasses such beauty. And there are beings present here whose nature is so mysterious we may never know their origins. Creatures of wind and of fire, of the rushing stream, of tree and flower, of rock and hillside. The elemental powers of Mother Earth in their myriad forms of strength and consciousness and beauty. Here present on this midwinter's eve, and you pause in the stillness of this moment, all of your being, all of your awareness held in this moment. And you can feel the earth turning towards the sun as a lover turns towards the beloved. And the first ray of sunlight appears over the horizon, strikes straight into your heart, flooding it with light and warmth. Gradually you feel that light and warmth spreading over your face, your body, as the sun rises before you. The light and warmth flows into you, encouraging every seed in your soul to break open to the light. You feel filled with strength, filled with hope, filled with love and clarity. You kneel down and touch the earth again with the palms of your hands, sensing your love for the earth. And you ask for a blessing on the land, a blessing on your life, a blessing on all life. You lift up your hands and hold them to your heart. And then you make your way down the hillside until you find yourself aware once again of being here in this place, fully present, here and now. Let us join our hearts and minds together in the spirit of this Christmas meditation. May these moments of quiet lead us to the heart of the season, which is peace. May we breathe deeply of peace in this quiet place, relax into its warmth. Know we are safe here, and let us open our hearts to the Christmas story. Like the wandering couple, may we find that our greatest trials issue forth from our greatest joys. Like the harried innkeeper, may we find ways to be of help to others. Like the lumbering beasts, may we be silent witnesses to the unfathomable glory of life. Like the shepherds on the hill, may we know that we need never be afraid. Like the journeying wise men, may we always have the courage to follow our stars. Like the angels, may we cry peace to a troubled world. Holy One, to these prayers for our own transformation, we add our prayers for all of those who suffer and grieve this day. May they find comfort. And we add our prayers for all those involved in war and turmoil. May they be safe. And may this season of peace and goodwill nudge our world towards its ideals. For then will Christmas truly dawn. And as the meditation ends, you might give yourself credit for having spent this time nourishing yourself in a deep way, by dwelling in this state of non-doing, in this state of being, for having intentionally made time for yourself to simply be who you are. And as you move back into the world, allow the benefits of this practice to expand into every aspect of your life. And as I count from 10 to 0, we will open our eyes at the count of 0. 10, 9, 8, listening to the sounds in the room and outside the room. 7, 6, 5, becoming aware of the room that we sit in. 4, 3, you can wiggle your fingers and toes. 2, 1, 0. And you can gently open your eyes when you're ready. And give yourself time to be fully alert and awake before you